Viewers and subscribers, please subscribe to Saga News TV and give a like and share.
The community of Brighton in St. Catherine is in shock following the tragic shooting death of 62 years old businessman Joseph Lewis on Tuesday afternoon, according to police from the St. Catherine South Division. Lewis was attacked around 2:30 p.m. He was quickly rushed to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries shortly after arrival. Authorities have launched a manhunt for the perpetrator responsible, and as the investigation continues, no motive has been established for the murder, leaving both the police and members of the community puzzled and concerned. Lewis, one resident of the area said, was known for his contribution to the local business scene. Police are urged anyone with information on the shooting to come forward and assist with the investigation. The Jamaican society is grappling with another case of a fatal stabbing of a 12-year-old boy, this time allegedly by a schoolgirl. The tragic altercation occurred shortly after 3:20 p.m. November 19, according to the police of the Kingston Western Division, when a dispute erupted with the boy and a female student, with the latter allegedly used a tail comb to inflict a severe wound. The boy was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. The suspect, a female student from a high school in the Corport area, is reported to have been taken into custody. Following the incident, authorities are currently conducting thorough investigation to determine the circumstances surrounding the attack and to assess the implication for the school safety. The Elliston Road police are seeking the public assistance to identify the body of a man that was found on the Palisade Main Road on Tuesday, November 18. The body is of dark complexion, slim built, 180 centimeters, 5 feet 11 inches tall, and was clad in a multicolored shirt. Reports from the Elliston Road police are that about 6:15 p.m. passerby stumbled upon the body and alerted them upon their arrival. The body was seen lying down, face down on the road. The scene was processed and the body was removed to the morgue. Anyone with information that can assist the police is being asked to contact the Elliston Road Police at 876-928-1261, Crime Stop at 311, or the nearest police station. A team of lawmen assigned to the St. Andrews South Police Division seized 122 Dyna G27 rifle during an operation on Glen Road, Kingston 13 on Tuesday. Reports from the Hunts Bay Police are that about 5:40 p.m. lawmen were in the area when the premises was searched. During the search, the weapon was seen inside the roof. No one was arrested in relation to this seizure. The police say the investigation continues. A 42-year-old taxi operator has been charged with the forcible adoption and rape of a 14-year-old girl of a St. Catherine address. Information reaching the news is that the suspect, Dina Atkin, of Greater Portmore in the parish, picked up the complainant and another passenger at the Portmore Mall on October 3. He reportedly drove to the 17 route and then detour onto the 20 route, where he dropped off all the other passengers, leaving the complainant alone with him in the car. It is further alleged that the accused then drove along Elsha Road, where he turned into the Brighton community, parking the car on an open lot, and locked all the doors to prevent the complainants from leaving the vehicle. He then held down the complainant and had sexual intercourse with her. Against her will, the accused was apprehended by the police on November 13, and it is further alleged that he was subsequently charged after he was positively identified by the complainant in an identification parade, and a question and answer session interviewed was done with him in the presence of his attorney. The case involving 3 police personnel who were charged in connection with the 2014 beating death of St. James resident Mario Dane has been given a February 17, 2025 mention date in the Westmoreland Circuit Court. The date was announced when the accused appeared before Supreme Court Judge Bertram Morrison in the St. James Parish Court following a transfer hearing on Thursday. Dane, 31, was beaten while in custody at the Barney Street Police Station, locked up in Montego Bay, St. James, on August 3, 2014, for possession of a ganja spliff, and died 3 days later at the Cornwall Regional Hospital. In Montego Bay, the case has been postponed many times since the 3 police personnel initially appearance in the St. James Circuit Court on September 18, 2018 There has been a major challenges to get a jury impaneled for the case which has been set for trial. For some time, Corporal Elaine Stewart, along with Constable Juliana Cleveland and Marlon Grant, were arrested and charged with manslaughter, misconduct in a public office, and perverting the court in relations to Dane's death. A woman accused of chopping her neighbor during a dispute is set to go on trial in June 2025. 54 years old Shireen Moore is alleged to have inflicted a deep wound to the finger of her 59 years old male neighbor during an altercation and has been charged with unlawful wounding. According to the complainant, he and Moore got into an argument after she bumped into him. He claimed that the argument escalated and Moore used a machete to chop him, leading to the injury. However, Moore provided a different account. She told the court that the complainant was in her way as she entered the back door of the property. When she bumped into him, he reportedly pushed her, then charged at her with a half-alas, a small machete, she said. She ran to the kitchen and grabbed a machete before acting in self-defense. Moore also claimed this was not the first time the complainant had acted aggressive towards her. After hearing more version of event, Senior Parish Judge Sancha Burrell encouraged her to bring this to trial and tell it with the same level of conviction. The judge asked the man if he would consider mediation, but he denied, stating he want damages instead. Judge Burrell responded sharply, "Everybody is asking for money, and this is not a money court." When asked to pacify an amount, the man did not provide an answer. The trial has been set for June 19, 2025. The case of two policemen charged with murder, among other offenses in the fatal shooting of 3 men in East Kingston, last week was postponed till December 17, 2024. When it came up for mention in the gun court on Tuesday morning, the hearing was postponed because the court was told that the defense had not received full disclosure of documents from the prosecution regarding their clients. Corporal Mark Roy and Constable Kelby White were each charged earlier this week with 3 counts of murder, using firearm in the commission of a felony, discharging firearm within 40 yards of a public thoroughfare, and placing an item on the scene of a crime. They are being represented by Attorney King Counsels Peter Champany and Althea Grant. The cops reported that about 2:30 a.m. on Sunday, November 10, while on patrol, they had encountered a group of men along Windward Road, and during the encounter, gunfire was exchanged, resulting in the death of 3 men. One of the cops sustained non-life-threatening injury, and 2 illegal firearms were reportedly recovered. From the scene, it was also initially reported that the now deceased men were suspected to be involved in a robbery ring. However, following a probe into the incident by the Independent Commission of Investigation, INDICOM, the cops were charged